A city that was built with laughter, and a nation blessed with every bounty. Yet it became a land where sins were not hidden, but celebrated openly. Their crime was so unique that such an act had never been recorded in human memory. Allah did not approve of their path, and then the divine decree descended. In a single moment, the entire nation was overturned along with their city, becoming a lesson for eternity. This was the nation of Lut, and this thriving city was Sodom. Located between today's Jordan and Palestine were two famous cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom was a place where springs and gardens flourished, and the crops were so strong, but contrary to the sweetness of the land, their hearts gradually hardened. Initially, their sins were individual. Then the leaders smiled and said, "This is a new path, there is pleasure in it." Eventually, this desire became a habit, an attitude, and a culture. Sin was no longer just an act, it was a civilization where people emerged from the darkness of the night into open gatherings to make public decisions, mocking the commands of Allah in their debates. Far away in the city of Babylon, the Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam and his nephew, the Prophet Lut alayhi salam, continued to convey Allah's message. Later, by Allah's command, they migrated. Prophet Lut alayhi salam was the first person to believe in Ibrahim alayhi salam, meaning they were connected not just by blood, but by a journey of faith. The Quran says, "And we delivered him and Lut to the land which we had blessed for the worlds." This refers to the region of Sham. Under Allah's guidance, they arrived in the ancient cities of the Levant. Ibrahim alayhi salam stayed in one city, while Allah sent Lut alayhi salam to another settlement called Sodom, appointing him as a prophet for their guidance. When he entered the city, a strange tremor was felt in his heart amidst a world filled with lights and colors. Before his eyes were merchant caravans, tall buildings, the scent of amber and silk in the markets, and green fields. Everything bore witness to Allah's blessings. But as he walked among the people, the smile slowly faded from his face. What he was witnessing was not just a sight of sorrow for a prophet, but a heart-wrenching reality. These were people who had abandoned the nature given by Allah and made their desires their gods. Men turned away from women and became inclined towards men, a sin that had never occurred in human history. According to the Quran, they committed this evil openly. Think about it. The city to which Allah had given peace, sustenance, and beauty was the same land where people sat in the roads harassing passers-by. They would loot their wealth and harbor indecent inclinations toward them, feeling proud of these actions. The Valley of Blessings had become a field of sins. One day, Prophet Lut alayhi salam came to his people and said, "O my people, fear Allah. I have brought you a message in which lies your well-being." The youth of the nation laughed and replied, "Well-being flows in the streets of our city. We didn't ask it from any prophet." Prophet Lut alayhi salam said, "The rise of nations comes from faith, not from the height of walls." The leaders spoke in anger. "We built the height of these walls with our own hands. What is this thing called faith?" Prophet Lut alayhi salam replied in a soft tone, "Where human nature itself is trampled, the life of cities becomes short." The nation taunted him, saying, "Bring upon us the punishment you warn us with." They thought Allah's word was just a conversation, unaware that Allah's word is a final decision. For a whole era, Prophet Lut alayhi salam stood in those streets and markets, raising the same cry every day, "Fear Allah. This act is against nature. Leave this path and return to Allah's mercy." But the response remained the same, arrogance and mockery. They said, "This body is ours. We have authority over it. No one can stop us." This became a mental agony and a spiritual burden for Prophet Lut alayhi salam. Finally, he felt that helplessness, which is the heaviest moment of every prophet's trial. He turned to his Lord and prayed, "My Lord, support me against the corrupt people." And from there, the winds of Allah's judgment began to blow. One day, Allah's angels came to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam as guests in human form. They announced the next decree: "We are going to a city drowned in corruption and immorality. A prophet, Lut alayhi salam, is there, and we have been sent to destroy his nation." Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was an ocean of mercy, pleaded for them, but the decision had been written in the heavens. The time for guidance had expired. The angels reached the house of Lut alayhi salam as guests. As the news spread, the people rushed to his house, their voices raining down like acid on the doors. "Open the door, we will welcome the guests ourselves." Prophet Lut alayhi salam tried to stop them with clear words, reminding them of the fear of Allah. The angels then revealed their true identity. "Do not fear, we are the angels of Allah. These people cannot harm you. Leave this place with your family in the darkness of the night, except for your wife, and do not look back, for we will destroy this nation by morning." As the righteous left the land, the first surge of punishment rose. When Allah's command came, the earth began to shake, houses began to flip, and marked stones rained from the sky. Every stone carried its destination, its target, and its criminal. Some traditions say Allah lifted the entire city from the chest of the earth. High roofs could not save them, nor the power of the leaders, nor their wealth. People screamed and ran, but their pride and sins were buried under the earth with every stone. Then came the moment when Allah overturned the entire city. Every path, every street, and every house was inverted. The names of the cities were erased, the paths were gone, and the people vanished. But the event remained, for Allah intended it to be a warning. Today, that place is known as the Dead Sea. It is a body of water so thick with salt that no fish can survive in it. It remains a silent witness to that day. Regarding this grave sin, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever you find doing the action of the people of Lut, kill the one who does it and the one to whom it is done." Sunan Abi Dawud 4462. This serves as a reminder that when a civilization tries to redefine the laws of nature, the laws of the Creator eventually erase that civilization. May Allah protect us from such indecencies.